Okay, honey, I am back with part 7 of what I wish I knew before I transition, honey. Because, baby, honey, I wish I had somebody was here for me to tell me everything that I'm telling y'all, honey. Because, baby, would I probably made some decisions like nah, but honey, I just wish I had somebody to tell me because, baby, we all need somebody to tell us what's tea, what's happening, and what's the truth, baby, because it's for real out here in this world, honey. So yeah, I do come from the nursing medical field as well. So let's touch on that. I noticed that it's really pretty much the same, like, um, the state I live in, where I am, is pretty much all rich, white, elderly people. So, most of them are racist, most of them are transphobic. So, you coming in there trans, you coming in there, black, colored, or whatever the case may be. Um, yeah, especially coming there trans, and it's like, you still look like a man in a wig or a man in a dress, whatever the case may be. So it's like, yeah, it's just a little difficult. And then also I noticed that with the nursing, it's like kind of difficult to put someone who's a transgendered or was biologically born a male or a woman and transition to the other side, with the opposite or same sex, because it's like, well, um, a woman would most likely want a woman, um, caregiver or nurse, and a man usually would want a man. So it's just difficult, and it's not even about always being racist and all that type of stuff. Sometimes it's just difficult because, one, because I have so much experience, anything can make a client or a patient, pull their contract with you to where a point where you're losing money, and now, you don't have that client no more. You know what I'm saying? And it would be so petty to pull a client because someone is in there that's a transgendered, or it's a man in there with nails, or X, Y, and Z, or a feminine boy. Um, but it's possible. It can be, the day you go in there, it can be bringing this company in anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 a month, and next thing you know, it could be, for years, and then you go right in there, and they're like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So yeah, it could just be, they just don't want to lose their contract, and for real, it could just be, just simple fact. And a simple fact is they don't know where to place you. They never had a transgender nurse or medical field. And I feel like some companies are transphobic, and some companies, may not want to hire you. They may not know, how to deal with you. And then again, it comes to, just being very masculine, very feminine, and, just really being what the perception of a trans woman and trans girl is, again, which is so crazy to me. But yeah, that's the truth. So I am glad now, yes, I had the opportunity to, I'll be opening and running a group home, all girls group home. So, the opportunities will come eventually, honey. Don't trip. Don't, do too much. It's just going to come the right time, the right opportunities, and, you will be okay, honey. So, yeah. It's touching on that, so the opportunities will come, and I will feel like, I've been on hormones 3 months, going on 4. I've been socially transitioning for a year. So yeah, a couple months pretty much. Maybe like a year since a couple months since I had my last client. I was pretty much kind of like a femboy at that moment, but that was my last client. So I will say that even like the hunts, or me, I guess, losing out on opportunities or not getting cases or assignments in nursing, I will say that it had to pay off, because now I'm making pretty much double of what I always made. And I've been doing it since I was 18, and I'm about to be 24 on the 21st of this month. So, yeah, like I said, it's always going to be a bunch of bad, but it's going to be some good that comes and going to blow your mind. Like, literally, if I stopped and didn't keep going, I would have never been able to make, double of what I always made. And going on my 6 or 7 years in nursing. So that is one thing that I was saying, that you just have to stay focused, and you just have to make sure that you just keep being your best self and keep trying, because it's going to come, and like I said, double the pay. And I'm here for it, and I love working in group homes, so it's just like, everything is not for you. Everything, it's not going to be easy. You just have to keep going, and just try it out. Bring yourself to be the best yourself, and just be you. But I did also notice that I just look at it as if, like, what is the best opportunity, and kind of just go with that. But yeah, so also I do want to say this too. I don't feel like everybody is trying to be mean, or not trying to be rude, or they're transphobic, X, Y, and Z. Some people are going to want to really see you be the best you and the best version of you. And, like, for example, like, if you are a trans girl or you're a trans man, they want you to be, a woman all the way. They want you to be a man all the way. So when it comes to it, I think that they're saying, or they're, treating you a certain way because they want you to really, like, do it and really bring yourself to the point of being a bad bitch. So I did just notice that I feel like they could be kind of like helping you out in a way. They could just be like a person that really wants you to, like, be the best you for real. So I kind of feel like, a lot of the people I encountered, or managers I did encounter, I feel as though not all of them, I feel like some of them may have been transphobic or just didn't like me. But I really want to say that I think some of them just really wanted me to, like, not have to go through certain things. So that's why they pushed me into it. And it's like, well, kind of like, I will say that with, like, my surgery and everything, going into, like, my mental and, like, how I feel about myself and everything, part of it has to do with what some people said, how some jobs, everything, this experience went. But it really made me want to be my best self, really look my best, and just to, like, get the ball rolling on what I want in my transition. So yeah, you have to look at the bright side and good in everything, because you might miss the blessing in it. So yeah, it's going to be difficult, but you got this. And as you continue to transition and continue your journey, really just be your best self, and literally just tell it what a TI is, and keep it real, and just walk into it, baby. Not saying that every door is going to be slammed, but there may be some doors that's going to be slammed in your face, some hardships. So I just want to, speak on it and touch on it, of what I experienced. Just a little snippet of everything. So yeah, listen, get to the next part, because I really, really want to touch on opportunities and why the acting rug was fucking pulled from under my feet